Welcome to Rhythm and Roads, Los Angeles. I'm your host, Joshua Jacob. On today's show, we have a very special guest, singer, songwriter, and musician, Linn Holmes. Welcome to the show.
Hello, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, yeah, no, it's a pleasure to have you on. We look forward to hearing about your story and your journey and your latest with your music. So, yeah, thanks again for your time.
Thank
Uh,
you.
Well, yeah, so I've heard your songs, great stuff. Your voice is definitely incredible.
Oh.
Like wow, I listened to it, I'm like, oh my God, I wish I could sing like that. I mean,
Thank
I
you.
can't sing at all. Well, I can. I do a little bit, maybe like Simple Minds kind of feel that dark,
Okay.
that little, heavy voice.
Okay.
But your voice is unique. It's very different. It's nice. Yeah, so that's cool that God has blessed you with a very beautiful, talented voice.
So
So.
much.
Yeah, but let's get started. So,
Yes.
uh, you know, everyone have seen your shows, the fans, they've heard the music, but what's the story behind Lynn Holmes? So we're gonna take it back to the beginning,
I love it.
the foundation of the desire to wanna sing. So how did all that start for you?
So I grew up in a pretty musical family. My mom was a bass player in a punk band. Also a singer.
Oh,
She
that's
was a
cool.
gospel singer. Yeah. So
Really? Oh, cool.
yeah. So when I was growing up, and my dad used to play the trumpet, huge music fan. Doesn't do it anymore, but growing up, they were always singing with me. Instead of getting a babysitter, I mean, I don't remember this because I was an infant, but they've always told me about it. Instead of getting a babysitter, they would just bring me with them to mom's gospel rehearsals and just kind of pass me along in the choir. So I've kind of always been around it.
That's interesting how that starts sometimes. A lot of singers that
Yeah.
I've interviewed say, "Oh yeah, I've been in the gospel choir or
Yeah.
something that deals with church of singing first."
Yeah, no, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And it's interesting tracing it back because I do remember my mom singing, the gospel song Happy Day. Oh, happy
Oh
day.
yeah. Yeah. Such a
Uh,
classic.
yeah, my mom, I remember my mom practicing her harmonies
Wow.
and teaching me the harmonies as a kid. Like, when you have those like blurry, I was probably 3 or 4 years old memories and like, you know, it just feels really early.
Yeah.
So they were very encouraging. So I actually started singing in a choir myself when I was 3. Uh,
3. Wow, you really did start
yeah.
early.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Like, whoa.
No, I'm like, I see a 3-year-old, I'm like, that's a baby. Um, no, so I was with them for at least 6 or 7 years. Did my first TV show with them, my first concerts. I mean, it was a choir, so it was in group, but it was a really good way of just kind of learning to sing with people and just being around it more. Because, I mean,
Yeah.
when you're so young, it was good. I'm really happy that they encouraged me so much to do it. I wanted to do it, but I used to have huge stage fright from as long as I can remember, so I was not interested in doing anything solo. But I kept doing that. I started it's kind of like a conservatory-esque situation when I was
Okay.
9. That was pretty heavy on classical music.
Yeah.
So I did that for 6, 7 years before
Wow.
going to a jazz school, or more of an arts jazz school. The Swedish school system is so different. It would take me 15 minutes to describe it, but um, essentially I kept doing that, played classical guitar, and just kind of continued in that vein.
Wow. So you learned
Uh,
classical guitar, huh?
yeah, I
Nice. Very cool.
started when I was 9, I want to say. No, it must have been earlier. 8 maybe? So it was pretty classical for a long time. And
I actually like classical guitar.
me too.
Like Otmar Liebert. I don't know if you were familiar with
Definitely,
him. Oh my God. Like
of
he was
course.
actually the first that I've discovered appreciating classical guitar and just the way that they just do it. It's like I mean there's
Yeah.
others, but him I just, yeah, I really admire.
Amazing, amazing.
Yeah,
It's such a beautiful art form.
it is. It is.
I wish I kept doing it. I mean, I haven't done that in years, so I think, me picking that up is a little late, but I wish I would have stuck with it because
You don't
it's
play guitar anymore, or just class?
I mean, I play guitar, just not
Oh, okay.
classical.
Oh, just
My
not
my
classical.
classical
Okay.
chops are way off.
Oh, okay.
Um, I just because I started my first band when I was 15 and
Wow, that's
kind of
cool.
yeah, I just kind of segued into that. I found Stevie Nicks,
Yes.
Fleetwood Mac. I started collecting vinyl pretty heavily. Um,
I'm so glad you did.
me too, me too.
Yeah, vinyl's so cool.
I got my first three records from my dad when I was 12 or 13.
Wow.
Deep Purple's Made in Japan,
Nice.
a Sweet Greatest Hits and a White Snake Greatest Hits. Um, and I
White
just started
Snake?
collecting.
Oh, heck yeah. I like White Snake.
Yeah, and a
It's
Star
the
Tropper.
Here I Go Again, right? Their
Yep,
main hit. Yeah, great song.
yep. So I just kind of started collecting and I found this Stevie Nicks record and just kind of fell in love with it. And
Mm,
I was like, I'm gonna be the next Stevie Nicks. I
amen
was
to that. I could see that
so dead
now.
set. Oh, like I
Man,
cut the bangs, I did the side part,
wow,
the
you did.
whole thing.
Oh,
Oh no,
wow.
I was determined.
Yes.
And my best friend and I, we flew to London, which that's like a six hour flight maybe. Um,
From LA area?
from Sweden.
Oh, from Sweden. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
as 16-year-olds, maybe 17-year-olds,
Oh, okay.
to see Stevie and Tom Petty.
Oh,
And,
man. Bet that was
I
an incredible concert.
the best like
Oh my
3 hours of
God.
my life,
Oh,
period.
jeez, I bet.
Period. I cried like a baby. I was front row in the middle,
Front
living every
row.
single day. Oh yeah, no, we were
Wow.
so dead set on this. We had our band together. It was kind of like an indie version of Fleetwood Mac. But we were playing around a lot. We were, small tours, a lot of festivals, and I was playing guitar in the band. But I just kind of stopped doing classical from there. So it just kind of segued into whatever I'm
Yeah.
doing now.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
here's the thing. Well, thanks for sharing that journey too. Chapter one.
Chapter one.
Chapter one, we're going on to two in a little bit, but I love the fact that what's meant for you will find you, right? So,
Yeah.
even if classical wasn't for you to stick with majority of your life, at least it led you to where you are right now with the band and the desire.
Right.
So it's
Right. And
interesting.
it's such a good musical foundation. I think for me,
Yeah.
I'm a huge music theory nerd.
Oh,
So I do some scoring.
do you really?
Yeah, a little bit. Not a crazy amount, but
Oh, okay. Okay.
I've let's just say I spend a lot of time in Sibelius. I love arranging.
Nice.
So I think that was a good foundation for me to just kind of understand music
Wow.
and just really learn it.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful for it.
That's awesome. Well, before we move on to that, I want to ask, so at one point, did did you have any doubts of kind of like when you started your band, like kind of like what are people gonna think? How's this gonna work? Like, because we all go through those thoughts, right? I mean,
Yeah.
we're human. And why I'm asking that is because usually what a lot of people could probably relate to, which I think probably is the fact that when you want to start something, it's not just okay, let's start, and then it's you do have both sides. You have the yeah, let's start, and here's this. I'm going to try this, and it's going to be great. And then there's, but what are these people going to think? How are we going to sound? What's going to happen the first performance when we get out there? What are people's reaction going to be like? Like,
Yeah.
did that go through your mind?
Absolutely. I remember the first gig we did.
Oh
It was a
man,
festival gig, which is crazy.
wow, that's
It
your
was big.
first.
And that was my
Yes,
first like gig with our own music because we
yeah,
wrote everything together. I will say I had So my best friend had um, we kind of ran the band together, and well, we were all a part of running it, but she was kind of my taste anchor.
Okay.
I could have trusted her with, I still would, with anything. And if she says that it's all right, then I'm like, okay, it's all right.
Okay. She got the approval. We're
Yeah.
good.
And I think we just had so much fun doing it.
Wow.
We just had so much fun. It was,
Yeah.
we just sit up all night, rehearse all night, and just try to record ourselves, you know. We try to do, remember how Jacob Collier did, was it In My Bedroom? In My Room? The album he did? We said we are gonna recreate it, but in my bathroom and do our album that way.
Oh, wow.
Anywho, we, I mean, I definitely was nervous. I mean, I had massive stage fright. Um, but I don't
I
know.
can
We
even,
had such a good support system
yeah,
within our crew.
that's good.
It didn't feel that
Well,
bad.
oh, well, I'm glad. I'm glad that you overcame the fear. And that's the thing too, is sometimes it's good to have that fear because fear gives you that adrenaline to
Yeah,
do it. You know what I mean? And
absolutely.
then when you look back, you're just like, wow, I did it.
Yeah,
I went through with it. And then you're like, what else can I do?
right. And it shows that it means something.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So from that chapter to after that, so you did the first festival, and then from Sweden. You're from Sweden, right?
Yeah.
So
Born and
from
raised.
there, yeah, what's the transition like from there now establishing the foundation of the band? You're starting to kind of discover yourselves. I was like, wow, we have something going here. This is cool. And then here you are heading towards the direction of moving to LA. So what's the story on that one?
So we were playing quite a bit for a couple years. Towards the end of high school, there's this institute in Hollywood, Musicians Institute, which I'm
Oh, okay.
sure you've heard of.
Yeah.
Um, I just really wanted to go there. I had seen a keynote speech from Sheila E. I'm a diehard Sheila E. fan.
Oh,
Uh,
yes.
and we were just obsessing over her. And I found this keynote speech that she did at MI, and I
Okay.
was like, I'm gonna go there. I am gonna go there. I'm gonna move to LA. If I get accepted, we're going to LA.
Yeah.
I will follow like Stevie Nicks did. I was sitting with my Tiffany lamp in my lap, just like she did,
That's
um,
funny.
on the flight. And no, I got accepted, moved there to
Awesome.
study, and yeah, it just kind of went from there.
I went from there.
Yeah,
That's cool. And LA too. I mean, great places to go to, especially with music and film.
magical,
Oh yeah.
actually magical.
So I from that point, I want to get into your single. Is this your first one? Cut Me. Yeah. Wow. I listened to the lyrics. I'm like, wow, that's pretty deep.
Thank
Like you
you.
want to share that story on that? Cut Me?
Well, so I was going through some health problems at the time.
Oh, you were? Okay.
And we're fine today.
Okay.
But it was pretty bad. And I just kind of on a whim, I'd had the song for a bit, but I hadn't really done any of my solo stuff. I've been in band projects before and writing for that, but I got connected with producer Reverend Tom Chandler actually through Jules, so I do background vocals for Jules,
Oh, okay.
and she had me on one of her tracks, but he it was a bit before I started working with Tom. So she recommended him. We hit it off right away, and I'd just come out of the hospital. I was put in for some heart stuff, and I just said, you know what? I think we should just do it. Let's just do it. Let's work on the song. Let's get it out. Let's put it out.
Yeah.
Done. So it's kind of like a little bit of it felt like an important comeback.
Mm.
Um, that song, I mean, I'd probably written it a year or so before, 2 years before maybe.
Oh,
But
okay.
just really working with Tom, and I mean now I talk to Tom every day. You know,
Yeah.
he's such a huge part of my life, and very grateful for what we did with that song because it's just kind of initially we found our workflow and that, that spark when you work with someone and it just clicks.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the best.
it's the
Especially with
best,
music. Yeah.
period.
Yeah.
It really is.
I like that.
Yeah.
And then from there you have other singles too, which especially one of my favorite covers of Wicked Game. That's, I mean,
Thank
yeah, well,
you.
your latest, yeah. Chris Isaac, I mean, oh my God, his albums are just incredible.
Incredible.
Yeah, and then also Whipping Post, that's a catchy one too.
Thank you.
Yeah. But
Thank
but
you.
let's ask about Wicked Game, why you chose that one.
So I was working with record label Cleopatra Records, and when we were discussing the next single, Wicked Gang came about, and I don't know, it just seemed like a really fun challenge to try to mom rock it.
Mm.
Um, it's the first song where I've been more involved. I mean, I'm always involved in the process of it, but I play the keys in it, guitars, percussion, and co-produced it pretty heavily.
Okay.
So it was just a fun challenge
Yeah.
to figure out a way to do that and do it our own. Also so blessed to have Lance Lopez on it, Greg D. Walker on it. They're just fantastic musicians and people. Um,
Yeah, I like their style on there too. It's
awesome.
very cool. Yeah.
I'm very
You guys,
thankful to Cleopatra for wanting to do it.
yeah, very catchy. I love the way you guys redid the song. Very cool. But now let's ask about, well, I'm going to ask about your latest project. So what's coming? Is there any new singles coming in the future? Maybe an album?
Well, it's actually funny timing. We have a single dropping tonight.
Oh, perfect. Sweet.
Tonight. Song's called
It is good
Juliana.
timing.
It is good timing, I know,
Yeah.
right? The song's called Juliana.
Okay.
It's kind of a blend of Motown and 90s shell crow.
Wow.
That's kind
That's
of
interesting.
what we're going for. It was written by Daniel Jakubowicz, who co-produces everything, and also he on this track in particular plays bass guitar, drums.
Very cool.
He's just fantastic in every way. Got Adam Perry on the keys. He's just a beast. He's so good. No, we got a really, really good crew on it, and I don't know. It's a little different from what we've done before, but I'm just so excited to put it out. We've had it
Yeah.
for a while, and
Really? Okay.
yeah, we've just kind of been waiting. We have a full horn section on it, got a full background vocal section on it, so it's taken some time, but I think
Interesting.
it's my favorite, what we've done so
And
far.
what is the song based on?
It is based on, well, it's kind of multiple people in one. It's essentially about a person who was really close and then who just kind of disappeared.
Mm,
Not disappeared as in, being abducted or kidnapped or anything.
right,
Just
right.
kind of
Ghosted.
left, ghosted,
Okay.
and kind of the feelings about that.
Ah,
Yeah.
well, so it's coming out tonight, guys, on Apple Music, Spotify. Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing the lyrics or listening to the lyrics on this to see what the
Thank
journey,
you.
because we've all been through that.
Yeah, no,
So,
exactly. And it's
so
very up tempo. It's very upbeat,
that's
which
yeah,
I I think it's a funny way of kind of
yeah. It's
going
all
through the
like,
word.
wow, that's gonna be interesting. You're talking about someone that did that to you, but in upbeat
Yeah,
tempo with
exactly.
horns.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so very
cool.
excited.
So what's after this? Is there another? Maybe is there an EP in the works in the future? What's
Well, I can't say too much, but we
okay?
are working and we have more releases scheduled for the year.
Heck yeah. Cool.
But it'll be some bangers. I'm really claiming mom rock this time around.
Mom rock. Okay.
Have you seen the divorced mom rock? I'm not a
I
mom.
haven't.
I just
Oh,
need
I
to
was gonna
preface
ask, like,
that.
oh, are
I
you
do
a
not
mom?
have children.
Okay.
I do not have children. No, I'm just a diehard Sheryl Crow, Melissa
Okay,
Etheridge
like that. Okay.
queen.
I
Absolute
didn't know
queen.
they called them mom rocks.
I just saw it and because you know how there's the dad rock, right? Divorced
Explain.
dad rock.
Yeah. No, like
Oh, you
what's
got like
no for real? It's like,
Whitesnake,
oh, is that what it
Scorpion,
is? Okay, that's what they
and
reference it. Dad, divorced
yeah,
dad rock. Interesting.
and you know, it's just the mom equivalent.
Well,
I don't
cool.
even know how it became a thing, but
Yeah, I didn't even know. Well, yeah, what's the foundation? How that started?
yeah, I have questions.
Well, I
But no,
want
I'm
to
really
hear. Okay, well, I'm excited to hear more of your music coming out in the future. I mean, just so far what I've listened to, like I said, it's just you do. I can see the inspiration behind Stevie Nicks on that, which is not bad at all. I mean,
cute.
I love your sound or your creativity. I love how you involve all your musicians to kind of have that important part of what they can bring to the songs.
Yeah,
You know what I
they're
mean? I think that's
phenomenal.
important.
They're
Yeah,
they're just phenomenal. I'm very grateful to get to be working with the people I'm working with and that they wanted to be a part of this.
yeah,
I mean, apart from just insane musicians, they're just the best people too.
that's awesome. Yeah.
Just the kindest. Highly recommend.
Yeah, no, that's great, and I'm glad because it's important to have everyone that you can relate to, connect to. That especially with songwriting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And
so
it's been fun kind of being on that journey with this crew through the years because we've our my very first gig, the very first song, we got the same, essentially all the same players.
wow,
And it's just an amazing crew.
that's cool. I'm
Very
glad.
grateful.
Well, before we end on this episode, we want to get to know you a bit more on the music side of. I know
Yes.
so Stevie Nicks is definitely your top, but what
Yes.
other musicians are out there that has inspired you as a music artist?
I mean, I'm a die-hard Allman Brothers fan, hence what they
Okay,
wrote.
wow, yeah,
Um, Fillmore East, it's my favorite record, period.
yeah.
A lot of Sheryl Crow, a lot of Bonnie Raitt, Aretha. I, obviously being Swedish, a lot of ABBA. It is a
ABBA,
mistake.
wow, okay.
I do have an ABBA tattoo.
Oh, you
Uh,
do? Wow, no.
One of my first jobs back home was at the ABBA Museum.
Was it? Oh,
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, maybe other Swedes will argue me, but I feel like coming from Sweden, it's just a part of your DNA. It's
with
just,
ABBA?
yeah, you just can't
Yeah.
escape it.
Yeah, I do like some of their hits. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just one, it was interesting that you brought ABBA up because I remember they brought out an album like what, 5 years ago, 4 years
Yep.
ago. And then I'm
Yep.
like, but what happened after that? Like, I think they went on a small tour and,
Yeah, they're doing this hologram thing in England.
oh, they
Um,
are. Wow.
yeah, but they're not in it. It's just their
It's just
holograms.
hologram. Okay.
Yeah. Um, I mean,
Interesting.
one would hope they're working on new music because
Oh, no. Well, I was hoping to at least see. I guess they were trying to experiment to see what the reaction of everyone would be like with this
yeah,
last album, right? The recent one.
right.
But I thought it was the music's definitely modern.
Yeah,
Remember, yeah,
yeah.
it's very like it's definitely not from the '70s.
No,
Yeah,
no. But it's nice
the
to
style.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's nice to see that the songwriting is
Oh
still
yeah.
has the same
So
characteristics.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm a diehard.
that's cool. Well, ABBA's cool. Yeah. Um, one thing I want to say is like for those that are wanting to start something of either learning a new instrument, trying something new. What advice can you give them for those that want to probably start writing a song and they're just trying to figure that out? Like just small advice you can give before we end.
I'd say don't give up.
Yeah,
And it doesn't need to be perfect.
yeah,
I feel like a lot of times we're just so trained to always strive for it to be 100%er. It's not gonna be.
yeah. It's not.
And it's discouraging. You just gotta do it.
Yeah,
Just do it.
and it's
Learn from your
okay
mistakes.
to mess up. It's okay to
Yeah,
fail at certain
that's how
things,
you
but
learn.
get back up and you learn. Yeah.
Exactly. It's the best way of learning.
Yeah, don't be hard on yourself either. We all
No,
start from fresh and go through those trials and errors. But
exactly.
yeah.
We've
But
all
once
done
you
it.
start, yeah, we've all been there. But once you start to
Yeah,
see the progression of you learning and then you're starting to see yourself grow, that builds
exactly.
confidence, and so you can do
Yes,
it, they can do it. So
exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
Well, Lynn, I appreciate your time coming on Rhythm and Roads Los Angeles. Before we end, how can the viewers follow your music, stay updated with your projects and all that great stuff?
They can find me everywhere on Linn Holmes, Linn as in very Swedish Linn, Holmes as in Sherlock, but tiny and Swedish. Yeah, it's on all platforms.
Sounds good. And
Yeah.
guys, if you'd like to come on the show and share your story or your journey, my Instagram's rhythm. No, it's not Rhythm and Roads. It's Joshua Jacob official. That's like the first I ever said that. I was like, wow, I need to create one.
Wow.
But it's Joshua Jacob official. Feel free to hit me up with a message, and we can bring you on the show and have you share your story. Why I do this is I feel like every story matters. One story can impact someone's life by maybe they're at the verge of giving up. One episode can really just give them that spark again to be like, keep dreaming, keep going, you know? So I believe that very strongly because I've had that happen to me. So, all right, Lynn, it was been such a blessing to have you on the show. Thank you again.
Thank you so
And,
much.
and guys, this is Joshua Jacob with Rhythm and Roads, Los Angeles. Thank you for watching.